Hello ParYTG family, welcome back to another video. We're watching First Time Android Experience by, of course you know, Bog. Let's get into today's video.
I owned many phones before, but for the past 10 years they've all been iPhones. So I have a simple goal: buy an Android and see if it convinces me to switch. But which one do I get? I think of Google or Samsung whenever I say Android, so after careful consideration I'm getting...
That's not really careful consideration, I would say. That's just flipping a coin, which is not really careful consideration, to be honest.
Getting the Google Pixel. Ooh, thanks to everyone who bought the YouTube course. To make it a fair fight, I chose the Pro model because I have a Pro iPhone model. I also have a MacBook, which my iPhone plays nicely with, so I've come up
Let's take
with iPhone model. I also have a MacBook, which my...
Look how nice that setup looks. That's a really nice setup right there, if we actually look. One of the nicest setups I've ever seen. Like, he literally has... I think from his video, we might do later, depending. Is like a video... I think that's like a 4K monitor he's using, from what he said. Do a video. So, alright guys. When we do reaction videos, let me down in the comments below on YouTubers that you want me to react to. So let me know in the comments what videos that you want me to react to, and send me the link or the URL link with the YouTuber and the title name.
iPhone plays nicely with, so I've come up with 12 tasks to stress test the Android and see if it can do all of them. It came in a worse box than the iPhone, not that anyone cares. I struggled to open it.
Like, I would put like this hand, pushing it in there, so then it comes out easier instead of just doing how you did it like that. Like, use my hand. Like, if that was my hands, that would be in there, pushing it out. Because I feel like that would make it easier to do it instead of just doing the way that he did it.
To open it, there was a cable and the phone. I also got a case. Feels good. I did the initial setup. I guess I could set it up using the iPhone, but I want a fresh...
Why does it say iPad? If we look, why does it say iPad right there? Why? What's the point? Like, why does it say iPad? I don't need it to say iPad.
Experience, and I immediately noticed the different keyboard. I'm already loving the Android keyboard. I didn't have to click an extra button to type in numbers. Then I set up the fingerprint unlock and I was in. I'm kind of playing with these side by side now, and I don't know if I should say this, but the iPhone feels more premium. They're definitely different.
I mean, it makes sense why you would say that, Bob, because you've probably used Apple, or you've used Apple your entire life, so I think you might be like used to like how Apple does things. So that's why it probably makes it like, to you makes it for you more premium than the iPhone or than the Google Pixel. Like, someone that uses the Google Pixel all the time, they might say that the Google Pixel feels more premium than the iPhone because they've always used the Pixel. But it is what it is. That's just my point.
And moving around here and here, I started exploring what's here, and I quickly noticed the nice and slightly faster animations. Whoa, did you see that full screen wipe animation? Animation speed slider should be a thing on the iPhone. Then there were the gestures. To search, you swipe down on the iPhone and up on the Android. That will mess with my muscle memory. Then I started messing around, and there were a few things that surprised me. Oh, screen resolution. Does it have the maximum? No, it doesn't. Probably to save on battery life, but I want maximum resolution. I can't pick something up and scroll with another finger. I'm pretty sure I can do this on iPhones. Then I tried to record my screen and this happened. Choose an app to record. Wait, no. Oh, and it...
Wait, what? Wait, I need to see that again.
Phones. Then I tried to record my screen and...
Well, let's watch this in like 0.25.
This happened. Choose an app to record.
Why does it do that? Like, why? Wouldn't you want it to go back to like the previous screen? Like, wouldn't you just like, because they have like the thing that Apple has, if you see, the little swipe up thing. I'm not sure who copied it first, but that's not what I'm here for. But like, he would have swiped up if you wanted to go to the home screen, not swipe the other way. I don't understand.
Wait, no. Oh, and it throws you out of the interface. Why does it do that? And it doesn't remember which setting? Okay, screen recording experience, B-. If I...
He's grading things now? What? This content, like, I like it personally. I love watching Bob, but there's just like these like weird, like these like weird moments. I'm like that really twist my brain a little bit because Bog doesn't really do this stuff. He just does things that he normally does. So it's just weird.
Go to the next screen and then go back, it throws me to the home page. I clearly want to go back to the previous menu. I would swipe up if I wanted to go to my home screen. I knew that Android was like Linux, where you have unlimited customization capabilities, so that's what I explored next. There's a bunch of stuff. What is this slider here? Why doesn't it let me do anything? I'm afraid to go back because it usually puts me not where I want. Yep, exactly. Why would I want to go to my home screen now? I will have to go back into the settings, swipe the wrong direction again. So after changing the wallpaper as well as the icon style, perfection. I successfully completed the easiest task. Nerd emoji to mark as complete, of course. Oh yes, these are just a bunch of news here on the left. I definitely want to turn this off. On the iPhone, I can't turn off swiping left. There's an extra thing there that's always there. Then I tried turning off this clock on the home screen. It's showing me to go here at a glance, even though it's already off. And
how does that make sense? If it's already off, then why would it be there if it's already off? Interesting.
see more features just takes me to a sign-in page. Now, there's nothing else enabled that would allow this clock to exist. Turns out that the clock is there permanently, very customizable. So then it was time to redact a screenshot, add a blur or something. I take a screenshot by pressing some of these buttons, maybe these two. Oh, okay. This one and the bottom one takes a screenshot, and these two shut down the phone. But I want to take another one so that I can click here, quickly draw a butterfly, and it has this sort of pressurized painting. If I squeeze the screen more, never mind, that didn't do anything. So if I want to redact something, I just... Okay, that's not really erased. I guess I can just paint like this and boom. So that is complete. By the way, why are there numbers next to these letters? Do I hold it? Oh, and it inserts 7. iPhone should definitely have... I just found a setting that I think should be enabled by default. Inside of app list settings, there's swipe up to start search. When you enable it and swipe up, it automatically opens the keyboard. Now this also shows my search history, which I'm not really a fan of. There's coordinates. I just changed some settings that made me enjoy this phone so much more immediately. First, I didn't understand what's the difference between this bar, this shows my browsing history, and then this bar when I swipe from the bottom. It used to show Google search suggestions there, but now it doesn't, and when I search for something, it now just suggests apps, and there's another option to search on Google. It doesn't mix and match everything. Okay, good. I like this now a lot more. No confusion. By the way, look at this home screen. Ooh. Okay, I've set up my Google account, and now I can take notes. So I'm going to write down all of the tasks here, but before I do that, I want to try to do a little file transfer to my Mac. I'll just try a USB-C cable, I guess. Allow accessory to connect. So did anything happen? I don't see Android here, and there's nothing on the actual Android. Download and install Android file transfer on your Mac from the official site or via Homebrew. Okay, I have Homebrew. Let's just copy this. The terminal, boop, install. Okay, while it's doing that, let's see the other options. I'm not a robot, please. Or am I? I use KDE Connect on Android phone. Wait a minute. Is that the same KDE, the Linux desktop environment? And so Duto on MacBook. It works perfectly sharing files in clipboard. No way. Maybe I don't even need this app that I just installed. Boom, welcome. Make sure that you have appropriate software installed and running on all devices you want to connect to. Below is a list of supported software. Android, I need KDE Connect. Okay, let's go download that. Let's go to the App Store. You can choose additional web browsers for your device. This has to be a European thing. Install Firefox. Google optimizing app installs with your help. Okay, why do I need to know about this? Other devices running KDE Connect in your same network should appear here. So that's it then. I want to move these to the first home screen. Can I do that? If I do this on an iPhone, it selects multiple logos together and lets you move it across the screens. Let's go over on the Mac, continue, click pair button for each device. Wait, should there be devices here? There it is, lag. Congratulations, your devices are ready to communicate. So how do we communicate? Maybe if I move it closer to the Mac? I think we're in. Send clipboard remote input. Wait, what is this? Move a finger on the screen to move the mouse cursor. No shot. Okay, it's not moving. I would be very impressed if that worked. Let's just experiment with a screenshot. Boop. Did it send somewhere? Maybe in downloads? Oh wait, it is in downloads. There's the screenshot just like that. Hello? Wait, what if I close this thing on my Mac? It's just going to live there in the menu bar. I do send files. I don't know. Let's send this one. Boom. And it's here. It's sending. Wait, I don't know how to check the progress. Browse files. Wait, I can browse my Android files from here? No way, this is actually so good. Hasn't finished sending the screenshot though, and this thing is still going. Browse failed. Okay, never mind. Is this mouse cursor coming from Audacity where I'm recording now? It is. What a weird bug. So, okay, this doesn't completely work, or I just need to wait for this to finish downloading. While it's doing that, I went to test out that other app, Android File Transfer. Oh, I didn't even realize. Clicking this and dragging gives off some interesting haptic feedback. Wait, can you hear this? Please connect an Android device with a USB cable. Okay, connecting right now. Can't access device storage. Make sure your device is unlocked and file transfer or MPT mode is selected. MPT? Okay, maybe relaunch the app. Interesting. Let's go back to KDE, I guess. So it's either transferring or it's not transferring. How do I know? Oh wait, it just finished. There it is. I just airdropped a file from Android to macOS. Hello? This definitely needs a nerd emoji. I'm pretty sure I can also make it work with Android file transfer. Just need to figure out what MTP means. Also, install an app. I just installed Firefox and KDE Connect. Wasn't very hard. Actually, let's transfer files the other way. Which wallpaper do we want? So I go to this app here, send files. Why is this light mode? Choose the wallpaper. Open. Did it send? Oh, there's the wallpaper. Okay. Oh, and my computer is in the share menu. So if I click this, it should send to my downloads. Wait. Yes, there it is. Oh, this is so good. All I need is to have this app open and I can just airdrop. Okay. Can I set this as a wallpaper? By the way, if you like these wallpapers, I'll leave a link to the wallpaper pack in the description. What is this AI thing? Cinematic wallpaper. Add 3D and motion effects to this photo. What will this do? It just replaced my wallpaper. Or is it creating it? It was creating it. Now the trees are moving and there's something in the background. There's some weird thing there. But it can turn a still image into a moving image. Look at that. Check the lock screen as well. Oh, the notifications. Can I get rid of all of them? Why would I try that? Oh, you have to swipe like aggressively for them to go away. Why does that one not go away? By the way, look at this when I type in numbers. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. See the different shapes? That's kind of cool. It should now show the full screen. Oh, there it is. Well, that's underwhelming now. Oh, there's 2 8s and 2 0s. What just happened? I went into Google Keep to take notes. Boom. I clicked this little thing, clipboard. There was a nerd emoji and now there's tasks. I copied that thing on my Mac and it's just here. Hello? That is crazy. By the way, you can switch apps like this. Did you know? Now, if I go into my clipboard history here, there's audiobook. Does it paste here? No. Okay. But it works the other way around. That's cool. I'm so used to triple clicking on a block of text to select it all. That's selected on an iPhone. I'm not sure how to select stuff still. How does the charging animation look like? Okay, there's no fancy Huawei charging thing in the middle. I just noticed it says 9:45 here, and here at the bottom it says fully charged by 11 a.m. That's a useful little touch. Camera. Allow camera to access this device location. Why would you need this? Does it have a macro camera? It does. You can see the pixels.
Why does a camera need your location? But also, would it make sense because it's Google? Those are two interesting questions I cannot answer because I don't know. But if anyone does know, please let me know in the comments below.
On the Apple reminders through the Pixel. Oh, the camera is here. Okay. On the iPhone, you switch them like this. This can do 8K video. I like these settings. Very simple. This is a video of my keyboard. Look at how the keyboard looks like. Yeehaw! This is a video of my keyboard. Look at how the keyboard looks like. Yeehaw! I like the microphone. The video quality on the iPhone, definitely. I went to get file transfer working on Windows as well. Let's go to Microsoft Store. Boom, there it is. Is it going to be this easy? I will also want to get file transfer working on Linux, but currently I see a black screen when launching into Linux. Let's do KDE Connect. Freud. Oh, F-Droid. Never mind. And I guess let's transfer a file from Windows to Android. Let's do a picture of Megamind. So do I right click and share? Phone link, more options. KDE Plasma doesn't exist here. Can I do share with phone link? Maybe phone link is the thing I want. Use your mobile device from your PC. Make calls, keep up with conversations, view your phone notifications and more. iPhone is grayed out. To connect your iPhone, your PC needs to have Bluetooth with low energy. But of course, Android is here. Wait, but I still want to use KDE Connect. Share a file, Megamind. Nothing happened. I'm not really sure what's the difference between the Files app and the Photos app. Now, see, this doesn't have any photos, but if I go into collections, there are files from my files. So I decided to just use the Files app. I can't really find the Megamind picture, maybe because it's in this format. Export this as JPEG, share file. There's a notification, tap to open, but it didn't open anything. And there's no image here. Is it inside of photos? No, it's not. Oh, I was connected to a VPN. That's why it doesn't work. Let's try this now. It didn't give me a notification this time. Is it here? No, it's not. Tap to open, but open what? And it opens nothing. So maybe sharing files from Windows to Android isn't super intuitive. So then for a while, I was trying to figure out why I couldn't send a file from Windows to the Google Pixel. And turns out it was because I installed KDE Connect through the Microsoft Store. Unbelievable. I installed it from the official website and it worked like a charm. Boing. This also made me realize that this whole time I could have sent files to Windows from iOS if I had just installed the KDE app on my iPhone. Wait, it says nice. And this whole time I was doing it through Google Drive. Something crazy just happened. I'm watching a code bullet video. One click, resume the video. There's another cool thing I want to show you. Right now I'm recording through the Pixel, but with my actual... Well, now you can hear me. That's because this microphone has a USB-C cable. I plugged it into the Pixel, selected which microphone I want to use in the camera app, and there it goes. And I can't do that on this iPhone 14 Pro because that's a dirty lightning port. Dirty because it's actually dirty, not because it's bad. It is bad. So then I wanted to get file transfer working on Linux as well. The problem was that I was currently seeing a black screen every time I tried to launch into Linux. So I had to reinstall it. I may have accidentally completely bricked my previous installation. And here in the corner, I can click this. By the way, this desktop environment, the taskbar and everything, this is KDE Plasma. And here there's already KDE Connect. It's pre-installed. Who knew? Pair a device. And there's immediately Pixel 9 Pro. So now I guess I can just send something there. And is it in my files? Boom. Yes, it is. It worked the best on Linux out of all the operating systems. So Linux is also complete. Now there's another task here. Copy on phone and paste on PC. Let's copy this and try to paste it on Linux. Control V. Doesn't work. Or maybe I open KDE Connect and then there's send clipboard. There it is. Wait, I don't see anything. Oh, it's in my clipboard. So if I do Control V, that's done. KDE Connect is coming in clutch this entire experience. Complete this task. One more thing that I don't really like is that when you scroll, the keyboard doesn't disappear. If you scroll fast enough on the iPhone, it disappears. Speaking of scrolling fast, this scrolls super fast. Here's how fast you can scroll. It's much slower on the iPhone. But when I do that, the keyboard doesn't disappear. I have to click this little boop arrow and now it's gone. And there were a few more things that were different from using an iPhone. For example, not being able to search through settings inside of the search bar. You have to manually go inside of settings to search settings. Even though I had this setting enabled, which should have let me search settings. Oh yes, I saw battery share and I want to check that out. There was battery share somewhere here. Battery share, there it is. Battery share works with compatible earbuds, phones, and more. So is the iPhone compatible? Doesn't seem very compatible. And there were also a few things that I expected to be easily available, but they were not. I went to check out screen time if that hiding an app exists on the iPhone. Well, it didn't exist for a long time. Now it does. Take a note with dictation. This shouldn't be very hard. Oop, unable to retrieve audio. Maybe it's because I'm recording the screen. Let's stop the recording. Shopping list, new line, dog food. Can't think of anything else, but that works. Add a custom sound for alerts. If you didn't know, this is very hard to do on the iPhone. You have to download GarageBand and do some weird stuff. For this, I downloaded this soothing melody. Let's listen. We got it. Let's head over to settings. Boink. Your ringtone. Okay. Open source licenses, privacy policy. File. Is it here? Playback speed. Set as ringtone. Boom. Okay. That was super easy. This is what I'll hear every time a notification comes. Nah, I can't do that. Or can I? Boom. Let's go back. That was easy. Complete. Screen mirroring and install an icon pack. Let's leave that for the end. Windows 10 and 11 have a built-in wireless display feature that allows you to mirror your Android screen to your PC. This device doesn't support receiving mirrorcast, so you can't project to it wirelessly. Oh, using Microsoft Phone Link. Use your mobile device from your PC, Android. I've been here before. So it's another app like KD Connect. And it doesn't have the icon. There goes the consistency. Definitely keeping this one off the home screen. And the Microsoft logo is covered by the hole punch. We need permissions to access your text messages. So I guess from here I can send text messages to other people. That's cool. So how do I screencast? On your PC, in the Phone Link app, look for a phone screen or apps tab where there's messages, photos, and calls. Did I not allow some permissions? Wait a minute. I'm 100% connected to a VPN again. Yes, I am. Whoops. Okay. Relaunch Phone Link. Your PC needs Bluetooth for this feature to work. Maybe KD Connect has something. There's only remote input, presentation remote, or multimedia control. Cast Android phone screen to Windows PC. This application mirrors Android devices, video and audio connected via USB or TCP/IP and allows control using the computer's keyboard and mouse. Okay, I am very interested. So wait, how do I install this? There is a zip file. Do I just download this one? Oh, Mac OS, Windows 64. Let's yoink this one. Oh no, I've canceled it. The big mistake, big mistake. Let's just restart File Explorer. And is this the one? Something happened. Allow. And silence. Open it again. Not sure how to use this or what just happened. There was a command line window. Prerequisites: Android device with developer options and USB debugging enabled. USB cable, Windows PC. Oh, I didn't connect it with a USB cable. Pixel 9 Pro. Choose what happens with this device. So if I open this now, nothing happened. Enable USB debugging on Android. Settings, about phone. Tap build number 7 times to enable developer options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I open this now? Yes, I do. I'm mirroring the phone. Okay, got him. What if I plug out the cable? Boink. And the cable isn't connected anymore. Oh, it's a little laggy. Can I copy with my Windows keyboard? Wait, how do I select? Boom. Let's add another one. Twins. And now install an icon pack. Wait, can I use Gemini from here? If I type on my keyboard, it types in here. That's crazy. Here's a breakdown of how to install custom icon packs. Using a third-party launcher, recommended. Popular launchers that support icon packs. Nova launcher, highly customizable and widely recommended. Okay. Oh wait, and the wallpapers match. That's right. So let's install a custom launcher. Is that in the App Store? Nova launcher. There's already icon style. Let's do a rounded square. You can do all sorts of shapes. App drawer style. Vertical list. Let's keep it vertical. So this is like an app that lets me separately enable all the settings that I want enabled. Okay, nothing seems to have changed. Oh, it just changed. Wait, everything changed. All the icons are different. There's now Gmail, and this interface is different. So do I go here to customize it? Nova is not the default launcher. Tap to set. Pixel launcher or Nova launcher? What's a launcher? Did everything here change? It did change. So a launcher is like the entire, like a desktop environment. There are a bunch of colors to choose from. I can change app animation when launching an app or returning to the home screen. Hello. Adaptive icon. Zoom, blink. Okay, what's zoom? Did it change? Icon size. Oh, there's so many cool things I can do here. There's a dog background and I can round corners however much I want. And if I go to my home screen, oh, that's not what I imagined. So where are icons? Download an icon pack. Go to the Google Play Store and search for icon pack. Icon pack. Booyah. 1 million downloads. There it is. Nothing icons. And have they changed? They have changed. Okay, I guess that's complete. So how was my Android experience? I feel like I've just scratched the tip of the iceberg of what's possible here. Although at the beginning, it kind of felt like turning on Windows for the first time, with the news on the left side and a bunch of pop-ups that made me want to click not now, go away. But after customizing this, setting a wallpaper, changing the icons, it's a completely different experience. I didn't expect it to work with macOS so easily. Although the wireless transfers are a lot slower compared to AirDrop, I did manage to figure out how to do it with a USB-C cable. I just had to do this and then enable. And dare I say, it's easier to transfer files with a cable from Android to macOS than from iPhone to macOS. I don't know, it was super easy. With the iPhone, it opens this menu and it's super annoying to find where the files are. Now my favorite phone operating system is Element!
I'm gonna let this finish, but peace out, guys. We can do the intro now. I'm gonna replay this. But peace out, everyone. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Is Elemental!
of support.